And a very good Saturday evening to everybody. I'm Storm Team Meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a little bit of hazy skies and some clouds out there right now in downtown Syracuse. Same thing on our Poppy Cam, but in Syracuse, it's 84 degrees as of 9 o'clock this evening. Winds out of the southeast at around 9 miles an hour, and that dew point is still up there around 69, so it feels still like 88 degrees even as of 9 o'clock this evening. Temperatures from other parts of our region are as cool as the 70s off toward the east of Interstate 81, where we did have some showers and some storms earlier this afternoon and into this evening. But further to the west, we have temperatures into the 80s right now, like Jordan 83 and Oswego. The Port City is at 82 right now, so temperatures just depend on where you are. Those dew points, those are the same area wide. That's a measure of how much moisture is in the air. And right now, for all of us, they're in the upper 60s to lower 70s. And unfortunately, that mugginess, that humidity isn't going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, it might get a little bit worse before it gets better as far as the next few days are concerned. But as far as the rain is concerned, we're not seeing much of it out there right now. Maybe seeing a little bit closer toward east central New York, closer toward the capital region. And there might be a few spotty showers during the overnight hours and when you wake up on Sunday morning, but most of the time is dry. That changes, though, as we head through tomorrow afternoon because of a cold front off toward the west through Ohio, portions of Michigan, into southern Ontario right now, getting itself together. And as it does so, we'll bring the threat for some flash flooding as well as some damaging winds. I'll have more on that in a second, but as far as overnight tonight, first things first, we'll have clear skies and a few clouds in some cases. It'll be muggy and foggy in some cases as well, and you might see a few showers when you wake up tomorrow morning. Winds out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles an hour, but by far the best threat of storms during the day tomorrow holds off until the afternoon. We're talking noon to 3 p.m., maybe as late as 6 p.m. in some cases. And again, as I mentioned, the best threats being some flash flooding as well as some damaging winds. The flash flooding threat is as a result of the fact that these storms have so much moisture to work with because of those high dew points, as I just showed you. And then by 8, 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow evening, the threat should be coming to an end. As far as tonight is concerned, we'll have upper 60s down toward the south and east. Lower to middle 70s up toward the northwest, like Syracuse, expecting 75 degrees here. And as far as the day tomorrow, we're expecting highs back into the upper 80s and lower 90s. By the way, if we reach 91 degrees tomorrow, which is our forecast, that'll be 3 days in a row, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of 90 degrees or higher. It was 91 today, and I expect the same for tomorrow as well. That'll also be the 8th time this year that we've reached 90 or higher in Syracuse, and the average is 10, and I think we'll be there by the end of the 7-day forecast. So I'll have that for you in a second, but if you're running the Boilermaker Road Race tomorrow morning in Utica, of course, it kicks off at around 7 to 8 a.m., just depending on what race you're doing, but it'll be anywhere from about 75 to 85 degrees in terms of the temperature, but the feels like values will be up into the lower 90s, and we'll be dealing with showers and thunderstorms after the race comes to an end. As I mentioned, the best threats being some flooding as well as some damaging winds, but some large hail and an isolated tornado still cannot be ruled out, as has been the case with most severe weather threats this year. And tomorrow we'll see, after tomorrow I should say, we'll see a break from the heat and humidity temporarily, with temperatures both on Monday and Tuesday getting up into the middle to upper 80s, and then we could be back into the low 90s as we head through Wednesday, with the humidity again not going anywhere anytime soon. The best that it gets is Tuesday with the dew point around 65. That's still quite humid, and it could get back into the low 70s by the time we head toward Thursday and Friday. Same thing for tomorrow. Tomorrow's high 91 degrees. Will be around 85 as we go through Monday. And then for Tuesday, as I mentioned, a brief break from the humidity, but then the showers and storms return by the end of the week.